This is pure domination. The Wizard of Oz wins brilliantly. This expensive import Werther will win on debut. Werther wins.
Sunday's Hong Kong Classic Mile kicks off the eagerly anticipated 4-year-old series at Sha Tin and shapes as a showdown between the established stars and the highly touted overseas arrivals. Leading trainer John Size appears to hold the aces in this $10 million contest, with Hong Kong's highest-rated 4-year-olds both in his care, Sun Jewellery and the Wizard of Oz. A former Australian galloper, Sun Jewellery has exceeded Size's expectations since his arrival in Hong Kong.
He, being a snitchel, he might have been restricted to a short distance, like 1200 or something. But once he started to run and show us that he was, I think his first start, he come from well back and to win, so he showed that he could run a bit further. Well then, a lot more doors opened up for him.
To some, the Wizard of Oz's path to the Classic Mile hasn't necessarily been straightforward, with the beautifully bred galloper suffering defeat at his first 2 runs this season. Despite this, Size has always maintained his belief in the gelding's ability.
He didn't give me any indication that there was anything wrong with him. I think he just needed some racing and he needed to catch up to his rating. That sometimes they go ahead so quickly that they've got to get used to the new figure. But then at his 3rd start, he sort of redeemed himself and went back to where he was.
One horse that has started to forge a rivalry with the Wizard of Oz is the Ricky Yu-trained Blizzard. The ledger stands at 1-1 between the two of them this season, and jockey Gerald Mostet is hoping for another forward showing from his mount.
Distance is, I would say, a little bit not his maximum, but I think for this race we have to just be a bit concerned about that. He looks in terrific form, so looking for the best.
Sun Jewellery, the Wizard of Oz and Blizzard will be out to repel the challenge of several newcomers to Hong Kong who bring lofty reputations from overseas. One such challenger is John Moore's costly acquisition Consort, a Group 1 place-getter at Royal Ascot last year. Like several of his European counterparts though, Consort has faced a number of obstacles in adjusting to his new environment.
He's one that's probably just struggling at the moment, but he's a quality animal, he's a good horse, and I feel like he can turn it around going forward.
The Moore stable will also be represented in the event by New Zealand import Werther, who made an immediate impression in Hong Kong with a convincing win on International Day. Sunday's Group 1 feature looms as an important test for the current crop of 4-year-olds, where the contenders will be separated from the pretenders, and the new heroes of Hong Kong racing begin their rise to greater glory over the coming months.